You don't need a Monday. You don't need a fresh start or a new month or even the stars to align and all of your laundry to be folded and your refrigerator to be fully stocked. You just need right now. And that's it. That's the whole message of today's daily bit of fit. But since this is a podcast and not just a sticky note on your refrigerator, let's unpack this a little more. So I see it all the time where people will say, I'll start next week, or I'll start after vacation. I'll get back on track. I'll restart on Monday. And I totally get it. My OCD kind of brain loves a clean slate. It feels neat. It feels tidy to start on a Monday. It gives you time to mentally prepare for Monday. And in some ways, that totally makes sense. A fresh start. There is a literal fresh start effect in our brain. So I'm all for it. Except what really happens when we keep waiting for Monday, when we continue that cycle of starting over every Monday, is we feel like we've made progress because we made a decision to start Monday. But in reality, we lose 5, 6, even 10 days if you're waiting until after vacation. You miss those days of momentum just because you're waiting for the right time to start. And for those of you only listening, I put right time in quotes. And spoiler alert, Monday won't magically make anything easier because Monday still has laundry and work stress and cranky toddlers and your boss emailing you in all caps about some disaster at work. If anything, waiting for a Monday can just add more pressure to get it perfect. And when that still doesn't happen, it's the perfect excuse for your brain to mentally throw your hands up in the air and say, see, I told you I couldn't do this. I'm too stressed. I have too much on my plate. It just gives our brains a mental out. So we feel like we made progress by making a decision. And then once it actually gets here, we're like, oh, I can't do this. I got to start next Monday. So it is time right now to ditch that pressure and your calendar based perfectionism and just start where you are today. A random Thursday where maybe you're realizing that you haven't had a vegetable in the last 3 days. Well, guess what? You can just add one to dinner tonight. Have a vegetable. Or if it's Friday and you're listening to this and you've skipped all of your workouts for the week so far, there is still time to get something in today. Even if it's a 10-minute walk, or shoot, go for a walk around the block in your pajamas before bed if that's what it takes. But you don't need a Monday. You just need a moment. One small moment where you choose differently. Choose one little action that says, I care about how I feel, and I'm not going to wait until next week to prove it to myself. Those are the moments that change things, not the big new week, new me, or new year, new me moments, but the quiet decisions in the messy middle of things. So if you've been waiting for Monday to start over, consider this your invitation to stop waiting. You've got a perfectly good opportunity right now, seriously, while you're listening to the rest of this podcast, or pause it. Either way, we're getting to the end, but you have a perfectly good opportunity to do something good for your body. So that is today's daily bit of fit. Take it and run or walk or stretch. Just go move. That's it for today's daily bit of fit. I'm Coach Mack from Running with Bacon, reminding you that small steps really do add up. Make sure to follow or subscribe so you never miss a bit. And if today's episode hit home, send it to a friend who might need it too. And if you ever want a quick pep talk tailored just for you, DM me on Instagram because I'm always happy to send some encouragement your way. You can find more support and my health coaching resources at runningwithbacon.com, or come hang with me on Instagram for some healthy fun. Until next time, keep taking those small steps because you don't need a perfect plan, just a consistent one.